Hey guys, it's James with Tactical Ministries. I just kind of wanted to go into my EDC carry here, and for everyday carry, I kind of have a tiered system that I use, and what you're seeing here in front of you would be the items that I carry on my body, like on my person at all times. The next level, the next tier up from that would be my EDC bag, which has, more items in it that I may not necessarily need on my body, but that I still find myself using throughout the day. And then the tier up from that would be the items that I keep in my vehicle, which, allow me even greater capabilities. And all of these tiers combined should be more than sufficient to allow me to get into my vehicle, and then with my vehicle I can either get home or to a designated area depending on the situation. But I'm usually never more than a couple 100 meters from where my vehicle is, so uh, most of the absolute you know survival stuff where if I need to use it, stuff has really gotten out of hand, would be located in my vehicle or in my bug out bag. I'm sorry about that. I'm getting a message on my phone. Um, but what you're seeing right here in front of you is my everyday carry items that I keep on my body. So let me start going over them. Uh, First things first, a hat. My bald head does not go well with the sunshine, so I always have to wear a hat. I have a couple of different types of ball caps, but I generally always find myself coming back to this one. It's just a regular Condor multicam baseball cap. Uh, for my pocket knife, I have a SOG Trident here. I've had it for a couple of years now, and I'm not gonna lie. When I first got it, I wasn't expecting much from it. I was expecting to be kind of disappointed because the plastic handle doesn't really feel very strong or sturdy or anything, but it's actually really good. And I've used this a lot for opening up plastic packages or boxes, things like that, and it actually works out pretty well. I'm sorry, Milo is in the frame here. I guess he wanted to be on video. Next, for my fixed blade option, we have the Benchmade Sock P dagger. Uh, I feel like you should always have some sort of a fixed blade weapon for self-defense as opposed to a pocket knife, because the weak point on any pocket or folding knife is going to be the hinge system right here. That's going to be your failure point. So you should always have a fixed blade option, and what I like about this is that it's got the ring, so you can either draw it this way with your pointer finger, or you can draw it this way with your pinky, depending on how you want to employ it. And it's nice and thin. It doesn't take up much room. And the fact that basically the only thing that is visible when I clip it to my pants is that the ring is all that sticks out. So it's very, very easy to conceal, so that I don't have a huge knife handle printing on my shirt. Now, I'm not a very big guy, and I've tried carrying other fixed blade knives before, and I found that was a problem. That I would always feel like I'm printing with this big handle. So that's why I like this knife. For my multi-tool, we've got the Leatherman Mutt. It's a pretty great multi-tool. It's designed to be like a weapons maintenance tool for like an AR-15 or other types of things like that, but it's a good general purpose multi-tool as well. You've got your cordage or seatbelt cutter up here. You've got a bottle opener. You've got your knife blade, your saw blade. You've got, this is supposed to be a punch to take the pins out of an AR-15. And then this is your brass scraping tool right here for cleaning off carbon. And then obviously you've got your interchangeable bits for your screwdriver, your Phillips head, and your flathead. And you've got longer bits here, and your pliers, obviously. It's a great multi-tool. I've used it quite a bit. Love it. Up here, just regular bandana. I use it, to wipe my hands or as a napkin or, to wipe sweat off of my face. Just, nothing real fancy about that. Just as a rag. Then I have my Oakleys. I may not always be wearing them, or this item actually, sometimes I may just keep them in the case in my bag, depending on what the weather is like, but I always like wearing sunglasses, so I might just, rest them on the bill of my hat, or if I'm not actually wearing them, but for people that weren't issued Oakleys, these can be kind of expensive, and I don't even think they make the M-frame Ballistic 3.0 standard issue ones anymore, but these are really great. I love them. There's glasses that were issued. Then I always have a Write in the Rain pen on me, just because I never really realized how often I needed to have a pen on me to write things down until I started carrying a pen. If I have to write down somebody's phone number real quick, or an account number, or a bill of lading number for work, it's always great just to be able to have a pen and not have to worry about digging through, and find like a junk pen. I know they're kind of expensive, but I like the fact that the ink doesn't run if it gets wet, so that's why I always have these. Then we've got my keys. Nothing real fancy about them, except my Mandalorian keychain. You always got to represent. I just keep them on a little asp carabiner. I've got a truck key, spare key for the rig I drive, and house keys. That's about it. Nothing too fancy with that. Then we've just got my wallet, just a plain leather wallet. Nothing fancy about that. Just got all my IDs and credit cards and everything in there. Here we have a business card holder. This got my Tactical Ministry business cards in it. You never know when you might be networking with somebody and have a chance to hand out a card. And right here we've got a ITS Tactical EDC Pocket Trauma Kit in the little screen printed cover that it comes with. What's great about this is it's specifically designed to be worn in your back pocket, but the downside to that is it only treats one of the three leading causes of death in a trauma situation, which would be extreme bleeding. Obviously, the three main causes would be extreme bleeding, tension pneumothorax, and wow, the other one's escaping me at the moment here, but I'll get back to you on that. But basically what we've got here is just quick clot combat gauze, soft T wide tourniquet, and a pair of nitrile gloves. And so this is just like the bare minimum that I like to keep on me just in case of an emergency situation. And I like I said, I keep it in this little pouch here that comes with it. I did also get the slimline pouch that's designed for it, that has the molly and the belt loops on it, but I keep that on my battle belt. So that's that. Next, just a little paracord bracelet. I didn't actually make this one, though I do have a bunch that I made. This one I just got at Walmart because it was on sale. It was like 99 cents, and I figured why the hell not? It's always nice to have extra cord. And then my watch, it's a Casio G-Shock. As far as G-Shocks go, it's not one of the more expensive ones. They range from like $40 to $300 depending on the features. This is just I think this was like 45 bucks at Walmart, and it's really great. It's durable. It's water resistant. Out of all the watches I've ever owned, this has probably lasted me the longest, as far as not needing to replace a band or the glass getting cracked or anything like that. I really love this watch. Then we have my My phone is just a regular iPhone 5 in a life-proof case. I like the life-proof case because it's not very thick. It's pretty much just barely thicker than the phone itself. And it's waterproof, and it actually does, even though it's not very thick, it does provide a lot of shock protection in case I drop the phone, which is great. You can actually bury these cases like under the ground in dirt and come back and it'll still work just fine. And last but not least, I have a HSGI 1.75-inch Cobra belt as my everyday belt. It's got the D-ring on it. And I know this one is not technically designed to be an EDC belt. This is more, I guess, supposed to be worn as a, an overbelt or as a battle belt type system. But I do have another Cobra belt that has molly webbing already stitched into it all the way around, that I use as my battle belt. So I prefer to use this one as my everyday belt. And I like the fact that it's got the D-ring on there just in case I find myself needing to rig up some sort of harness system, or in the event that something really bad has happened, because the Cobra belt buckles are rated for a couple of £1,000, I could actually probably use it as a toe strap if I had to. So, thanks for watching. This is all the items, like I said, that I carry on my person on any given day. I'm not sure how many more videos I'm going to make, but I do plan on making a video for each part of my system. So there will be one for my bag and for my vehicle. So this is part one. All right, thank you. God bless.